down here at Sheridan Ford, located on the Kirkwood Highway. Everybody should know that where that is. Right next to me, of course, Dave. Dave, how are you?
Doing great today. It's a beautiful day out.
Yeah, because before we get into this, because I'm sitting here and I'm looking at all these Ford Fusions. I mean, you've got a great selection of Ford Fusions still here, just about in any color people want.
We have over 40 Ford Fusions in stock, from the base Model S up to the titanium, and we got every color.
Yeah, we talked about that on last week. What a great automobile that is. I mean, so if you're looking for a great automobile, there it is. But in today's show, we're going to talk a little bit about something other than just cars.
Yeah, we're going to talk about us buying cars, and the fact that at Sheridan Ford, we will buy your car. You don't have to necessarily trade it in and buy something from us. We're open to take your vehicle in, no matter what year, miles, model. Just bring it in and give us a shot.
Yeah, because that's one of the things. That's one of the ways you load up your pre-owned lot is by people, trading in, but people bringing the cars by, and maybe you got 2-3 cars sitting in the driveway, don't need but the one or two, and you want to get rid of one. Easy way to do it without putting an ad in the paper, waiting on people to come by the house, hoping it sells. You guys give them a fair market value.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to pay top dollar because we know that we could clean your vehicle up, service it, and put it out here and, find a new home for it. And, yeah, you're right, too. You don't want people coming to your house, calling you at all different hours. It's a tough situation.
Yeah, so this way it's easy. Come in, just see Dave. Dave will give you an appraisal on it, write you a check, and off you go.
Yeah, and if I'm not in Tim Sheridan, he's also will appraise your car. He's available. One of us is always here.
Yeah, so if you're looking to get rid of one of your automobiles, you definitely want to bring it by the Sheridan Ford on the Kirkwood Highway. If you're looking to get into a new automobile, you definitely want to bring it in because you guys, trade-ins, that's another way you acquire cars, and you get great value on your trade-ins.
Oh, like I said, top dollar. And I'll tell you right now, our inventory is so loaded, we can barely fit it all on the lot. We're going to make every deal. If you want a deal, we're going to make it.
Yeah, because I noticed, they're not letting anybody get out the door. What can we do to make this happen today? I mean, because the inventory, you heard about the Fusions, but that's not all you got. I mean, you got so much on a lot that and it's time before you know it. We're looking at 2014 starting to hit.
Well, the 2014 models are already coming in, and that's one of the reasons we're so loaded with vehicles right now. And we have stuff priced at $5,000 all the way up to over $60,000. So whatever you need, we have. Just give us a shot.
Yeah, I noticed inside, I was looking at a Ford Taurus there, and I couldn't believe the price on it, already reduced close to $10,000.
With the rebates, with the incentives, with the Joe Sheridan discount, you're not going to get a better deal on a Ford. Yeah, so right now, if you're looking for a brand new car, and remember, you bring it in top dollar for your trade-in, but if you're looking to sell your automobile, you can do that here today as well. But, when you're talking about that, it's important people know finances have changed a little bit now, Dave. It's a little bit easier. Kind of toughened up, but they've loosened up again. Yeah, like 3 or 4 years ago, it was very tough. Now, pretty much if you have a job with a paycheck, we can get you into a vehicle.
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to hit everybody with. And before we get over to Bob, because Bob Wolf's got some vehicles we're going to show you today. You don't want to go anywhere especially if you like, well, even if you don't like pickup trucks, you're going to fall in love with pickup trucks with what I'm getting ready to show you. Before we head over there, I wanted people to know, because we're going to go down and visit the pre-owned lot here in a little bit. Your service department, beyond, it's one of the best out there. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I use it on a regular basis.
We have Ford certified technicians. We have guys that have been back there the entire time that Joe Sheridan's owned the store. They know the ins and outs of these vehicles, and they do a fantastic job. And on top of that, too, our parts department is the top parts department in the tri-state area.
So you guys, if you're looking for parts, Ford parts, it's there and available for you.
I watch other dealers in the area drive their shuttles here on a daily basis to pick up parts from our parts.
Because you guys keep it stocked up. That's the key.
Yeah, that's the key. And the good thing about that is you come in for service, you're in and out quick because we have the parts here.
Yeah, you don't have to sit and wait on, well, we're going to go over to Sheridan and pick up the part. We'll be back to fix it here in a minute. It's here for you. I love this. What is this right here?
This right here is a 2014 Ford Explorer.
Is that the Explorer? I mean, what a gorgeous, I kind of get hitting that crossover vehicle now versus a sport utility.
It's changed so much. In 2011, they redid the entire body. It used to be more of a boxy style. This is more aerodynamic. It's a great color scheme on this one. You can see the red with the tan leather. Unbelievable vehicle.
Yeah, I just caught my eye, and I kept looking at it. I'm thinking, what is that? I don't think I've ever seen one. Well, there you go, and now I'm up to date on it because that's the Explorer. So it's still. I guess you can still get that in four-wheel drive if you want it, or.
Yes, you can get it in front wheel or four wheel. And again, this vehicle starts off at about $29,000 and goes well up into the 40s, depending on the trim level and what you want in it.
Yeah, because that's the nice thing about it is different size motors and all this. Here's what I want to talk about, though. When you're talking about pickup trucks, I don't care if you like pickup trucks, you don't like pickup trucks, you're going to fall in love with this. This is absolutely gorgeous automobile. I'm sitting here looking at it, and when I walked up on it, and of course, Bob Wolf here with me. How are you, my friend?
Wonderful, Tim. How you doing, buddy?
Good. I walked up. You couldn't have picked a better truck to showcase when it comes to the, first of all, the Ford F-150, number one selling truck in America, has been for 28 plus years, but you want something with a little bit more power. This is the F series, but it's getting into bigger motors.
This here is the F-250 Super Duty. It's a 2014. It is a work truck, but at the same time, if you get inside it, you'd never know.
Yeah, because I wanted to open it. They're looking inside of it now because I want to just take a gander at it because this is just pure comfort. I mean, I'm looking at the leg room. This is a sport utility vehicle with a bed on the back of it.
You're not kidding. And the good thing about this particular truck has two choices in engines. You can have a 6.2-liter gasoline engine, about 385 horsepower, 400 pounds of torque, which is good enough to tow basically any boat around, any like motorcycles, anything you want. When you get into a heavy-duty Super Duty truck, you need something that can do the extra mile. We have people that have to tow heavy equipment for their jobs, for their livelihood. This particular truck, the way it sits, can tow 18,500 pounds the way it sits, and if properly equipped with a fifth wheel, it can go up to 24,500 pounds. It's amazing. This is a 6.7-liter diesel engine, has about 400 horsepower, but 800 pounds of torque.
Yeah, I was watching Dave get up in there because I love this because I talk about how we keep on how long it took for somebody to think to put a bar on there to grab hold of it and step up in the back end of those. Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, Ford has led the way in just common sense thinking of what they need to do for the everyday person, and that's just one example. The F-150 as well has that option. And it's a great thing because if you're actually working all day long, you make any little bit easier repetitively all day long, it's going to save you time on your body. You're just going to feel a lot better at the end of the day, and if that little change would help out a lot.
Yeah, I don't have to hop in the back of that. I can step into the back of it now. But I'm sitting there and I'm looking at this. This is not your entry-level one. I mean, I'm looking at the wheels on this and everything else. This is loaded out. I mean, it's got everything on it.
Yeah, pretty much. This is one of the top of the line. This is a Lariat model F-250, and it has basically everything in it but the kitchen sink. Navigation, heated, cooled seats. It's got, a moon roof, sliding power rear window, the leather interior. Everything you could want in a beautiful vehicle to take out to dinner in Valley Park is right here, except it can do a little bit more during the week.
Yeah, and just I love the color on it. The running boards on it as well. I mean, so for stepping up inside of it, it's super nice. I mean, this is clean. I mean, it's just it's ready. You can use this as a show vehicle.
You really could. And you know what's really nice about it? They're doing a lot more with a lot less. The diesel engines did get smaller through the years, but they're giving more horsepower. And you know what? They're 80% cleaner than they were 5 years ago.
Yeah, and they don't make the noise that the old diesel.
Very quiet. You could start one up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and your neighbor wouldn't even hear it.
Yeah, because I remember in the old days, everybody diesel. I don't want diesel, but today it's a completely different motor. This one, there again, you can get this in two different styles motors.
Yeah, gasoline 6.2, and then a diesel 6.7, and it's just an awesome work truck.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, just absolutely gorgeous. This is the Power Stroke. This is a special one to hear. Super Duty F-250, and they're hard to find. You're not going to go everywhere and find a 250.
It's kind of funny. Everybody thinks of Sheridan Ford as just a place you go to get Mustangs, maybe a Fusion, maybe a Focus. We actually have like 15 to 20 of these in stock all the time. So you don't have to go to a truck-specific dealership to find these beautiful work trucks, and we have them here.
Yeah, because I mean, when you're talking about it, fleets use these transits. I've got one of those great vehicles that we're sitting out in front of. But I want to come around here because when you're talking about, Sheridan Ford, they go, Sheridan, of course, there again, Joe, I want to remind everybody, if you're looking at this truck, $300 or less than anybody else.
You got that right. We're here because we're here to make people happy, good deals all the time. That's what we do.
Don't touch my truck like that. I want that one. I'm telling you, that is just a gorgeous, gorgeous pickup truck. Not to take away from this. Now, you're talking about, saving a lot of money on something. This is gorgeous.
We have plenty of pre-owned vehicles in stock, and Dave's going to tell you more about this because he's going to get into the certified pre-owned category of our vehicles.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this is good, and I'll get you can be the model. You can be the model this time and open up the doors and everything as we get over here with Dave. Because Dave, I'm looking at that, that 250. Then I look over here at this one. I mean, what a pretty truck.
This truck looks brand new. It has 2011 F-150 3.5 liter EcoBoost with only 36,000 miles. It's priced at $32,988 online, SheridanFordSales.com. You can take pictures, take a close look at the pictures online, take a look at our price. It's unbelievable. Rob's back there showing you how the liftgate does the same thing as in the F-250.
Exactly.
Yeah, he'll get around there, and Rob, you can show him again there when you get the camera on it there. As you can lower that gate again. But I'm looking at this. The leg room, I look back at Daddy's pickup truck, and it's just, this got more leg room than most automobiles.
If I can fit in the back of your truck, anyone can, and I can guarantee you I can sit back there on a long drive. I think we should put you in this car today, Tim.
Yeah, I'm telling you, because the nice thing about it is, when you're looking at this, once again, same kind of deal with the tailgate, easy to get up and out of and all that kind of stuff. But you're looking at this, you're saving thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars because depreciation's hit it already.
This car versus a brand new one is about $12,000 less. And the good thing about this, it's a certified pre-owned through Ford. Gives you a 100,000-mile warranty. It's better than the factory warranty.
That's what I was going to tell people. People don't realize when you're looking at this, if you're looking at getting into a pickup truck, $12,000 less than a brand new one, and you get a better warranty than what they issue on the new one. I mean, how can you go wrong with that, Dave?
You can. You get 12-month, 12,000-mile, comprehensive, covers everything on the vehicle, and that's followed up to 100,000 miles powertrain warranty. Your major components are covered. Gives you roadside assistance, trip interruption. You're on a trip, family, Myrtle Beach, something happens, unfortunately, they're going to tow you to the closest Ford store, and they're going to pay for your rental reimbursement, hotel, and even food if you save the receipts.
It can't get any better than that. So if you want to save $12,000 difference, huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and the nice thing about it is financing, like you said, available. Where they really tightened the belt here a few years ago, and it was hard to buy a pre-owned automobile unless you had that great credit. Today, they're looking at it a little different.
They're very flexible. They don't look at you as an individual, a statistic anymore. They're looking at the total package of what you bring to the table. Certified interest rates as low as 0.9%. It's almost like free money.
0.9%. You forget about that one, Mr. Wolf. I'm telling you what, I'm going for the pre-owned side of it because that's unbelievable. I mean, you don't offer that on new cars.
Very rarely, and when they do, they take away the rebates, and then you're paying a little bit more for the car. But on the used, it's again already depreciated. You're getting the great rate. You're getting the great warranty. I'd buy pre-owned.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying now. Coming in here, I've got an automobile. You still take trade-ins on the pre-owns as well.
We take trade-ins. We'll give you a number on your trade. And if you decide not to buy from us, we'll still honor that trade price and buy your car.
Yeah, so there you go. But I'm telling you, what a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous automobiles. The F-250. But I want to remind everybody, there's a reason that the F-150 has been America's #1 selling pickup truck. I guess going on, 28 years now.
Oh, absolutely. It's just no one can touch it. And the sad thing about this truck is, by the time this show airs, this will probably be sold.
Yeah, but you got, like you said, you always have more. The certified vehicles, you've got a lot of them down on the pre-owned lot.
Absolutely. We're always stocking our inventory to make sure we can take care of our customers. We do have some other F-150s as well, and other certified ones, and some other ones. We have a regular cab out there. We got a super cab. We got everything you can want here.
And when you're talking about the F-150s, a lot of them down here, a couple of them out on test drives, silver, different colors. But I want to make mention too, because if you don't want the pickup truck, you got the pickup truck in the sport utility. Because you look at when you're talking about the Ford, I mean, it's the same deal.
Oh, absolutely. This right here, you're looking at, is our pre-owned section. We got SUVs right here. I got everything from Mazda, Chevy, We've even got Mercedes, BMW. You can see a bunch of Fords in a row. And again, already depreciated. All these cars are under factory warranty, and if they're not, we back them.
Yeah, and that's the nice thing about it is because plenty of SUVs you come down through here. I see, you know, like you said, it's not just Fords, a GMC, you got a Jeep, another Ford, but there's something that caught my eye, Dave. And you know, pretty day like today, there would be nothing better than dropping the top on your automobile and going for a spin. And just check this out. It's not a Ford. It's a Chevy Camaro. I mean, it's...
You know, we really promote the Mustang being a Ford store, and the Camaro's a big competitor of ours, so it's always great when we can get one in stock used. This was traded in. Somebody bought a brand new 2014 convertible Mustang, traded in a 7,000-mile Chevy Camaro.
7,000 miles on this, and I can tell you right now, it's going to be priced less than what it would at a Chevy store because you don't want Chevys on your lot.
I mean, I'll take anything on our lot like we've talked. Like, I'll buy any car, but to have this is great because we can compare this to the Mustang. Customers can choose. And, you know, some people out there, they do prefer Chevy, and that's their choice. We have one. It's $26,988 online. This car is under factory warranty to 100,000 miles backed by General Motors.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about the warranty on it. And I love it because it's got the black on. I thought that was black on black. There's a lot of people who just love that look.
Oh, it's a great color combination. And you can see with the top down. You know, we were looking at the F-250s earlier. I can kind of see you in this car, Tim.
I can see it. I can see me in that car there. I don't know if my girlfriend could see me in a car like that because that's going to give you problems. But I mean, absolutely gorgeous automobile. And you know, they brought that back. Chevy brought that back to compete with that, you know, that Mustang that you guys have.
Yeah, as you can tell here, this body style is totally different than what the Camaro was years ago. And like most models, they change over time, but they really did a good job in designing this vehicle.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So if you're looking for a Chevy versus a Ford Mustang, there's a good example of it there. And another good example, I mean, I'm sitting here and I'm looking right next to it here. You know, I just want to give to show the variety that you have. I'm sitting here and I'm looking at a 2007 328i BMW. You know, it doesn't get any better.
70,000 miles. Go to our website, SheridanFordSales.com, take a look at all the pictures and see the low price of $16,988. Yes, you can own a BMW for $16,988.
And that's one of the hottest selling ones of BMW there are. I mean, everybody loves these.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a great vehicle. It's luxury driving. It drives different than any vehicle you've ever driven before. I mean, I invite you to come down. Even if you're not really in the market right now for a vehicle, come down, drive this, see how it drives. It may change your mind.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, because it is a different driving experience. One of the things we have is Nissans. I mean, you got those on the lot as well. This is a good looking one right here.
This was traded in 2 weeks ago for a brand new Ford Fusion like we were talking about earlier. 2011 Nissan Maxima, top of the line, fully loaded, silver, black leather, sunroof, navigation. Everything you can want.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there looking at that, and of course, it reminds me not to forget about that. You know, you do have the Nissan store, you know, Sheridan Nissan as well. So, you know, you can always get a Nissan for folks.
Yeah, our sister store on Route 13, Sheridan Nissan. I used to work there. Great store. It's run by Ed Crane, Chip Sheridan. Great crew. I don't know if they're as good as us.
I was going to say, but price-wise, you want to beat them because you want the people to come here and buy this Nissan. Good looking, you know, one of the hottest selling vehicles, and they change the oil in these. They run forever, Dave.
If you do your basic maintenance on this vehicle, rotate the tires, change the oil, you drive this 200, 300,000 miles.
Easy. I've been over there because the oil change club car, that's one thing we haven't mentioned yet. When you're talking about Sheridan, it's something that you guys have offered. And with that oil change card, I've seen vehicles roll in over there with 400,000 or 500,000 miles on them. But you know, you can't go wrong with that oil change card, and it's offered here on pre-owned as well as new.
We offer for $299. You can get lifetime oil changes on any Ford you purchase here, new or used, Lincoln or Mercury used. for the life you own that vehicle, you get your oil change for free.
Yeah, and so you can't go wrong with that. And you know, coming on up through here, because I want to spin back around. We showed you BMW. It's only fair to get the sister of BMW, the Mercedes-Benz, in there, because you got the BMW fan and you got the Mercedes fan. Here's a great one, a C300.
4MATIC. That means it's all-wheel drive. So let's hope we don't have a bad winter. But if we did, you can get through the snow in this. $26,988 online. 2010 Mercedes, can't beat it. Still under factory warranty as well.
Yeah, because I was going to say, with the Mercedes, you know, and the BMW, Germany built, they're used to the snow. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah. And you know what the thing about this is? If you've never driven a Mercedes, come down here. No pressure. We'll let you take it for a spin. It's something that you've probably never experienced before. It drives different than anything. Yeah, and that's what take the BMW, take the Mercedes. I mean, and you can see that, you know, it's just the ride, the suspension, it's all together. I remember, you know, taking a brand new vehicle out and then taking a pre-owned Mercedes out. And the Mercedes outdid it. I mean, just the ride, the comfort. You take an older Mercedes versus any new vehicle, the Mercedes probably you're going to feel a different drive, a comfortable, relaxing, smooth drive, a heavy feel, and it's a very safe vehicle too. Yeah, and so I know there's always those sitting on a lot down here, but I want to cover some of these sport utility vehicles because I'm seeing different years. I got a 2008, I got a 2009 Ford here. Now this 2008, I'm looking at it. Is that the Explorer or what is that? This is the Edge. It looks very similar to the Explorer, just a little smaller. This one right here is a real special piece because it was bought here, serviced here, traded back in here. It's got the 18-inch chrome wheels. This is online for $15,988. You can pretty much get into this for less than $300 a month. Yeah, and when you're talking about that Edge, I mean, you know, it's nice when you have people, because you know how they took care of it. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, anytime someone buys a vehicle from us and then we're lucky enough for them to trade it back in here or sell it back to us, like we talked about that, it's a great story. The customer buying the used car can feel like worry-free that they know that the car's been taken care of. Because it's service records. You guys, not only did he have them, but you got us in a computer there. You know what the service is there. And right next to that, a 2009, and I'm going to let you tell me what that is. This is very unique because it's an Escape. It's got the leather and sunroof, but it's a hybrid. A hybrid, oh wow, yeah, a lot of gas on this. It's a limited edition too, which means leather, sunroof, fully loaded, all the bells and whistles. You can get up to 40 miles to the gallon in this vehicle. 40 miles to the gallon. So you're talking about, if you're buying a 2009, I've lost that depreciation because hybrids are expensive, you know, so I've lost that. I'm going to get 40 miles a gallon. What I save in gas compared to most vehicles make my car payment, if you think about it. Yeah, because a lot of people don't realize that. You know, you're looking at a car payment, and you're like, I don't know if I can afford it. But then when you look at the hybrid, you're cutting your gas bill in half. And a lot of people spend $100, $200 a month or more. I'm sure the folks at home, some of you probably like, I spent $300. Oh yeah, well I was going to say, every time I fill up today is, you know, you're spending $60 just to fill up your car, you know, so you fill it up 2 times, you know, there's 120, there's half your car payment right there when you're talking about that. Yeah, what would be sport utility vehicles if you didn't at least carry a Jeep on the lot? And great looking one right here, the box style. Is that the Liberty? This is actually the Jeep Patriot. It's very similar to the Liberty. Again, all-wheel drive. You can see from here, sunroof. Look inside, there's black leather. This car is fantastic. A 2011, again, under factory warranty, worry-free ownership. You come to Sheridan Ford, and you can buy a Jeep, and it's backed by Jeep. So you got the warranty that's still on that and everything else, and right next to that, I just want to show people variety. We've shown you a BMW, we've shown you a Chevy Camaro, we've shown you a Mercedes-Benz, a Jeep, you know, and here's GMC. I mean, here's a great automobile. GMC Terrain, backed by General Motors, 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Absolutely fantastic. $19,999 online. I can get you in this car for under $400 a month, Tim. What do you say? I'm getting close, I'm telling you. And the nice thing about it is you know, that's got a great warranty, but it doesn't have the warranty that you're going to have on a certified, because I want to go to this 2011 right here, because I'm telling you, I love the color on that. That's got that cream, you know, that cream white, if you would. I mean, what a gorgeous looking automobile that is. That's the 2011 Ford Explorer. This is when they changed the body style from that boxy square look to this look. It's got the 20-inch wheels. leather sunroof. $32,988 on this vehicle. That car brand new, that model goes for in the mid 40s.
And you got this, you can buy this, go on the website, because that's one of the things we talk about. All the inventory is on the website, and it's real easy. If you don't feel like coming down here and shop, you can go there and shop, and then come down here. And yeah, I guess, can you do some of your paperwork on the web as well?
You can pretty much do everything except take delivery and sign on the dotted line. You can get your trade appraised, we can run your credit, we can get you approved, you can view our entire inventory. That's SheridanFordSales.com. Al Stevens is our internet manager. He's available at all time to answer any questions. If he's not here, myself, I'm here, I'll answer your questions.
Yeah, it's all for you here at Sheridan Ford on the Kirkwood Highway. This is Dave. I want to thank Bob for showing us the F-250. I love that. I'm going back to take that for a ride myself. Dave, thank you so much.
Thanks, Tim. I appreciate it.